Konnichiwa, Japan fans. Today's show, we're going to talk about price and quality. Za eigyo desu. Sore dewa ikimashou. So let's get going. This is the 5th year of the Sales Japan series podcast, broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku, here in downtown Tokyo. It is Chic Central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, committed to your success, the president of Dale Carnegie Training Tokyo, Japan, and the 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, Japan Presentations Mastery, and now my new book in Japanese, Za Eigyo, is available on Amazon. In this podcast, I want to help you to survive COVID-19. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn, who, unlike many other podcast hosts, have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesdays, the Presentation Japan series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 302, and today we're talking about clients forget the price, but they never forget the quality. Have you ever paid for something that you found was very good and which you used for many years? You will have forgotten perhaps the price you originally paid, but you have not forgotten the quality you received. You always maintain a positive mindset about that company and the product or service. On the other hand, if you pay for something that didn't deliver what you expected, over time, you will forget the exact amount of money involved, but you will always recall that the quality was poor and not acceptable. This is where salespeople make the mistake of concentrating on price and don't make the effort to bolster the quality aspects of what they are supplying. Not only does the term or service suffer from a negative association with poor quality, the salesperson's personal brand is also damaged, maybe irrecoverably. When you find a bad deal, you make the determination to never buy from that supplier again, and by extension, from that person again. Not only that, you will also make a point of warning others not to deal with that person, because they are not reliable, or they lack integrity, or they are a rip-off. In the market, our reputation is everything, and we cannot afford to allow it to be stained with ill repute. Sometimes even good quality firms have problems. Machines, supply chains, people are not perfect, so there can be problems. How these problems are addressed says everything about the integrity of who you're dealing with. No one likes people who want to justify the unjustifiable, and you would think that no one would be that stupid, but you would be wrong. Yes, there are people who will try to slip out of any and all accountability and who run from taking any responsibility. We can all accept that things can go wrong, but what we want is for it to be fixed, and fixed pronto. We will forget the price we paid, but we will remember that the problem is sorted out fast and with integrity and no arguments. Given all of this logical discussion about price versus quality, the expectation will be that when salespeople talk to clients, they are concentrating on quality to justify the price. Instead, what do we get? The pitch. The salesperson goes into great detail about the specs for the widget, but doesn't take the time to align what the widget does with what the buyer wants. The latter is the quality conversation, not the rattling off of data and details about the weight, size, color, etc. of the widget. Getting the requirements to be matched by what is going to be supplied is the key aspect of providing a quality service. Find out more when we come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public programs, but we also do custom-made in-house classes. Now, we do them in our super safe classroom, we do them live online, and we do them in Japanese, and we do them in English. Show today is being brought to you by, on the 24th of August, so we're doing our Dale Carnegie course, our flagship course. Fantastic program, leadership, communication skills, people skills, stress management skills, and giving you the confidence to come out of your comfort zone and tackle things you've never done before, things that you fear, things that you don't want to do because you're worried of failing. It gives you the confidence to break through all of those self-imposed limitations and be the best that you can possibly be. On the 30th of August, we're doing our High Impact Presentations course. Phenomenal program, one-on-one coaching, just 2 days of massive one-on-one coaching, 2 instructors, everything videoed, phenomenal analysis of what you're doing, phenomenal coaching on what you can be doing. Brilliant program. On the 6th of September, we'll be doing Confident English. This is for Japanese participants who are in English-speaking environments. The company says, oh yes, our official language is English. But when the Japanese staff get into those meetings where they have to speak in English, they don't say a damn word. They are shy. They are scared. They are worried about losing face. They are worried about being humiliated because they don't feel their English is good enough. What they don't have is the confidence, because they certainly got the vocabulary and they certainly got the grammar, but they don't have the confidence. We fix that problem. Also on the 6th of September, we're showing our previews of the coming courses, so don't miss that. Check out our website, www.dale-carnegie, carnegie.co.jp. Get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery, that's the Bible for selling in Japan, and Japan Business Mastery, and my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery. And they're all available on Amazon. If you like learning by watching videos, then we have over 1,000 there for you at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show in Japan, comes out Mondays. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders in Japan from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Now, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. And don't forget, you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. How do we know what is required? No mysteries there, we simply ask. In Japan, this is where things break down. You might be thinking, wait a minute, how hard can it be to ask what the buyer wants in Japan? Surprisingly, salespeople here usually don't ask questions because they are busy going headlong into their pitch. One cultural twist is that the buyer has been trained to expect a pitch, and every Japanese person has been trained since childhood to do what everyone else is doing and don't stand out and be different. As a sales leader, you can talk till you are blue in the face about what they are supposed to do, but if you don't actually go with them to make sure they are asking questions, they won't take that route. Conformity is a crushing weight in Japan, and few are willing or able to buck its oppressive limitations. Once you've asked the first key question, life gets better immediately. What is that key question? It is so simple. May I ask you a few questions? Well, it's not quite that simple because you have to set it up. You need to talk about what it is you do, then mention some results you have had for similar clients. Proffer that maybe you could do the same for this client. At this point, you then say, in order for me to know if that is possible or not, would you mind if I asked a few questions? There is a very tiny number of buyers who will dismiss this approach and ask for the pitch anyway. That cannot be helped, and that comment is a red flag anyway, which tells you it is better to hightail it out of there and find a better client. The vast majority of clients will agree, and then you can start aligning what you have with what they want, and the whole quality dimension possibility starts to go straight up. If we keep in mind that quality lingers in the mind of the buyer, then we are always better off to be concentrating on that. Prices fluctuate based on the market, supply chain, energy disruptions, and currency movements, but the fundamental quality doesn't fluctuate unless there has been an unforeseen event. If we can align the price to justify the quality, then over time, the memory of the price paid fades, but the recollection of the quality never goes away. When it comes to the time to do more business with you, the buyer is open to that because the track record is there and the trust has been built. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, please work on your karma and share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned today, use it, and go out there and survive. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.